Hello guys, so this is another video for this video I am going to explain you about redux and how we configured in our application and how you're going to follow also. So for redux, as you already know, its concept of that action reducer, right, and it will be on that global storage. So I'm not going in that very much on technical part. So only that how in our application it is working, only just I'm going to explain you that. So under this project you can see here that one store folder. Inside this store folder we have that action, then constraint and that reducer one. So only what you have to do over here is if you are going to create any new reducer, right, means any new action supposed to you want to add in that reducer, you can come over here and you can add exactly similar way one new constant you can add over here. And then you have to come to that action, and in that action you have to define so as you can see already couple of it is already defined. If any of that action is not available, that which one you are working for, then you have to create here one. So all action will be mentioned over here. So let's say you are creating something like that project related, project note related, or some big module related, right? So you also can create under this action that one more extra JS file, and you also can use that as it is this action. So you can maintain here that create here on your own JS file related to your project or that function name, and your action name you can define over there. So this is for declaring that action. Now you come to that as a reducer part. So in that reducer you can see that couple of reducer is here already it is created. So I am just going through for let's say in this scenario chatting room, I'm just going to explain you here, right? So in this chatting room, if you come over here, then all my constant file it will be import over here, and everywhere we should not use that any hard coded value. So we have to import over here, and you can see this case, right? So similar way, one more new case we have to import, and we have to add here that which is the property. So you can see that in that initial section already we defined this property one, and this is the section. So if you are working on such function which is within this reducer, then you can continue with this one only. Within this reducer only you can continue. If you feel that something you are working which is not related to this, then you can create exactly similar way another new reducer. So but you can create under this here one folder related to that you can create. And that naming convention for example you are using for our project management, then you can call it here project management reducer.js file, right? And inside you can use that exactly same approach, exactly same approach you can use. And once you will create this reducer, then you have to register that reducer to um, that our root label injection you have to do, right? So what you can do is inside the reducer you can see here one folder called index.js, right? So this is here is like two JS file is there, index file. So under this store file you can see one index file. So this is just for configuration label, you no need to change here anything, it is already that setup is done. So under this reducer if you are creating any new, then you have to come inside this reducer file, you can see this is the index.js file, right? And you have to import here that which one newly you created, that reducer, and you have to supply over here. So then automatically that reducer, it will be registered with our root level store. So this is the for a reducer level. So let me show you that how it is working. So in another example I show you here, that is for, let's say that auth.js. So in another first video we saw that once that user is logged in, so all the user related data and mm, that location related, which region related, everything it was right. So you can see this auth reducer will be handle everything over here. So this is just for your reference related. So all everything, so you can see here that auth.js, it is under that util auth, right? It is import over here, and from here only it will be connect to all the application. Now you might wondering then, okay, we are adding here, then how we can communicate and how we can call. So you just remember that here, so in this scenario I'm just showing here as a chatting rom.js. So this is our component part, right? So component only will talk with this action. So you can see, so this part, this one, so all the action, so this is one, you can see that on change settings, right? So if you check here what it is on change, I just show you in above from where it is imported. If you go in the top, you can see it is imported from that action, right? So it will be come from action only, it should not be any hard coded in component level. So everything will be passed through here. So this is the action. And now so let's say here that on react alert, for example, because almost all the application and all the component level, we might require that how that react that alert it is working. So let me give you this flow that how it is working. So now again these react dot on react alert, right? If you see in the top level, we are just sending one parameter over here. So even though if you want some kind of alert message you want to display or something, right? So you can, what you can do is you just import this action, and you have to just decorate this parameter, right? Then how you will understand that which parameter it could be, I'll also show you in another way how it is come. And you can also see it is coming from this action only, right? And as soon as you will trigger over here, so as this is the this level of component, right? So this react.u1, it is imported in that very much top level, that is app.js. So it will be come like in below. And you can see here we are taking data from reducer here. So react alert, it is coming from settings reducer, right? So as soon as you will be trigger here this parameter, if you see, if you send here, then it will come to that settings reducer, it will come over here. And yep, this is the settings reducer. And if you come see, this is the below one, right? And whatever data you are passing over there, directly it will come and it will be assigned to here. And if you see in the top level, you can so not only these react not only these on react alert, if you want to see that what are those property you supposed to send, then you can come to each reducer level. And you can see in that main header level in initial state that how we are decorating. So this is the main decorate one, right? So this is the main decorate one properties we are using here. So as soon as you will update here, and we are taking from here, so state dot, then here that settings reducer. So how we are getting here state dot settings reducer? So you can see here we are registering all the under this reducer, that index file, right? You can see all we are doing is registered here, right? And this settings reducer is like Sony reducer it is. So let's say this one, um, so these settings reducer it is imported here, right? And this name if we make, let's say this one if we make here as a Sony reducer, right? This one if we make as a Sony reducer, then here also we have to import as a Sony reducer, because that our export which reducer name we are exporting, that is like uh, Sony reducer, right? So we have to use here also Sony reducer. So in this scenario here, as it is like settings reducer, that's what we are also using here as a settings reducer dot react alert. So dot react alert means if you come here, so initial property we need to add, we need to add here, right? So if we do that react alert, so all that data push will get here. So as soon as this react alert will become, and you can see this is the root level inject we already did, and here based on that it will be work. And even after that pop up, how it will be closed and all. And if you come to that action one, you also can see I'm just sending as a normal blank one, right? And as soon as it will be update, it will be notified to again that react alert one, and it will come here, and it will be also pass through that. Now so this is the just one flow. Now in the similar way others example also, like here if you see that after successfully login, what we are doing is that channel info we are directly sent through this one, right? There is on selected channel handler. So let's see how it is working. Again if you come to in top level, you can see it is imported from action. And again if you come below, we are sending here this parameter, and this parameter again it is going through this action. So come to that action level, if you come here and if you search here, you can see this is the action level, right? And this property is coming from our constant variable. So again as it is here, right? So you can decorate it to then it will be point to here as a sorry here. So here then it will be point to as a chatting room reducer here. So in this similar way, so I just give you just one example that how that flow it is working. If you want to create any new reducer, then how you will going to register and what approach you supposed to use, right? So yep, so that is the one. And if further if you have any doubt, you can definitely reach to me as well. And thank you for watching this video.